Hey, welcome folks. How's everybody doing this evening? Hey, I'm Larry in Fort Worth, Texas. So, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel, Larry's Fountain Pens. So, today, I'm going to be reviewing the Waterman fountain pen, and a special thank you to a friend of mine, Troy LaPlante, that sent me this pen. So thank you, Troy, for thinking about me. And let's get to the pen review. And Mr. Godzilla is holding this cool looking pen. So, what can I tell you about this pen? Well, to be honest with you, not a whole lot that I could find out. I mean, I haven't done like a major search for it, but I will be doing an update on it later. And if I do find what I'm looking for, then on the update review, I will fill you in on it. So, it's a plastic pen, and of course it's a snap-on cap, and the pen doesn't cap always rotates like this. And then on the clip, plastic clip, it has the Waterman logo right in there. And then, so I say it's for kids, but I think adults could use it too. I know I would use it because, yeah, I'm still a kid. It's got the Indians, which is kind of interesting. I guess that's a teepee, wouldn't you think?
Yes, I think so.
And it has Waterman and Waterman again. And at the bottom of the barrel, there's a little Indian fella there. And as you go all the way to the top, there's nothing there. So, and then you have right here a red band. So let's pull up the cap and let's see what he's got inside. Bam! As you come down this barrel, there's just a slight little step off there, but there's nothing here that's sharp that's gonna be a bother to use this pen. It's all plastic, nice size grip on it. I give it that too. And let's see if we can get a close-up of this nib. It's a fine nib. So, I'm going to just take a stab at it and thinking that, well, this is probably old new stock. Maybe 70s, 80s, and I could be entirely wrong. It really is a really nice green. Almost reminds me of the Monteverde olive ink, maybe. But it's pretty green. I do like the decorations on the barrel. That's kind of cool. You know, for a kid or for anybody, really. It's a fun pen. It makes the pen, I would think, more enjoyable for someone to pick up the pen because it has all these cool little figures on it to use the pen. I don't know. I'm just thinking that's what I would.
You know, Troy and I were discussing the Indian part of it, and I had said that it kind of reminded me of something that I think I've seen when traveling on the interstate as a young person, maybe a rest stop or something. And then he pointed out that it also looks like one of the baseball team mascot heads.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why it looks familiar.
And come to think about that, back in the late 50s or very early 60s, when my family and I used to go to San Antonio or Fort Hood a lot, I forgot what place it was, but on the side of the road there was a restaurant. Oh, what was it called? I don't have them anymore. But they used to be all over the place. But on the side of it, for some reason, they had teepees, one or two teepees. I don't remember why, the reason. So this is what this just reminds me of. It takes
Yeah.
me back.
I do remember those. It wasn't Stuckey's, but it was a similar type place.
And I do remember Stuckey's too. They were very popular
Oh, yeah.
at one time too, but now they're no more. But yeah, but this is what this reminds me of. So it kind of opened up some good memories there on memory lane. Really nice. Thank you, Troy. Believe it or not, really a cool fountain pen in my opinion. So let's take the barrel off, and what's in it? Nothing. I can't use it. I'm blind. Here we go. And it comes with a cartridge, Waterman cartridge. I'll get Pelican out of my brain. So here we go. So we're going to put this little jewel on, I hope. Pop. Nice. Little click there. And we're going to give it about 20 hours to get the ink down into the feed. I'm just kidding you. So we're going to give it a few seconds here to get in the feed. But let's show you the pictures again. It's kind of cool. Interesting. But yeah, that brought me back. When I saw especially the teepee, that kind of brought back what I've seen back in the day. Those days of greats. The great 50s, great 60s. So, now let's do some talk about how much this pen weighs. It's a light pen, 9.8 Gs. A slim pen. And the length of the pen cap, as you see it here, is 5.54 inches. And it does post nice and securely at 5.9 inches. Can you use it without posting? Yeah, you can. I have small hands. Check out your hands. He has big old dinosaur hands.
It's comfortable, but then again, I don't like these thick plastic ones. I feel like I don't have a hold of it really well.
Oh, okay. Well, I like any kind of ones. How you like that? So there. Really a cool pen. Like I said, it's a slender pen. It's not girthy. And there's some people that just don't get into slim pens, or the opposite. They don't get into girthy pens. We all have different likes and dislikes. And if you're new into the fountain pen world, you're going to find that out. So let's see if it's ready to write. Okay, and we're going to go to Franklin Christoph and see how this pen does, and I am going to post it because I don't care. There. All right, this is a Waterman. Look at that. And I'm just going to call it the student pen. And it has a Waterman cartridge in it. And the color's okay. The ink, yeah. Let's see how it does reverse writing. Perfect. No problems whatsoever. Now regular writing. Nice, decent nib. It's got good wet flow. Good flow of ink. And let's do the good old wet test, my favorite part. Remember, this is a fine nib, and it has a little bit of wetness. Hey, it's a cool pen. Very nice. Down strokes, no instant side strokes. And no, I'm not going to push the pen because it's not a flex nib, and I don't want to ruin my times. So, this is a really cool pen. Believe it or not, folks, let me clarify one thing where I'm coming from. A lot of us may be on strict budgets. It's whatever you can afford. If you're on a strict budget and you can afford $1,000 pen up to $2,000 pen, and that's your limit, that's totally cool, and that's fine, because that's what your budget allows, and it may not allow you to spend any more. Where on the other hand, there are some people that can't afford that. They can afford, let's say, a $500 to $1,000, and that's their limit. And then there's the other ones that can afford, let's say from $10 to $150, and that's it. We all have our own budgets, right? And sometimes we tend to try to keep up with the Joneses because, oh, I want that pen. Oh, I want that pen. And, I've been there, done that. It's something inside of us that we just want that pen just because we saw it. Do we need it? No. But in here, we need it. So, just a suggestion, if you don't have the money saved up for it, then start saving. But remember, take care of yourself first. Pay your bills. Take care of your responsibilities first. Because you can go in the hole getting these high-end pens. Now back to a pen like this. This pen is awesome. This is cool. Am I going to use it? Sure, I'm going to use it. I'm not ashamed of it. No, I think it's a cool pen. I do have a lot of low-end pens that I enjoy using. And the deal for me, it's all about right here. The heart of the fountain pen, like I've said over and over again, the nib. And this nib performs very nicely. And it's a Waterman too. Until Troy let me know, I didn't even know that Waterman, had these type of pens out. I was thinking, for some reason in my head, Pelican, no, it's Waterman. Read, Larry, Waterman. So, a plastic clip on here, but it's not a thin one at all. And it goes on fine. It's not flimsy really. It's a thicker, harder plastic, which is cool. But just think when you were a kid, did you ever use a pen similar to this or a pen like this? Can you go back and think, when was the first time I used a pen in school? Was it grade school? Was it junior high school? Or was it high school or even college? Leave your comments below. It would be interesting. Tell me about your journey on your first fountain pen. Well, folks, that's going to do this on this review today. And again, thank you to Troy LaPlante, friend of mine. He also has a YouTube channel. You might want to check him out. And that's going to wrap this up. So a lot of peace and a lot of love to each and every one of you, my friends. Ink it up. Have a great day. And as always, please don't text and drive. Later, folks.